dead, but all methinks how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night, 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like a silver bow newbent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnity.
Go straight there. Stir up the thinking youth and merriment. Awake the perk and liberal spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth the funeral. The pale companion not well calm. Hippolyta, I will lose thee with thy sword, and one my love doing me injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with hope.
Good thee to see us, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation I come, with complaint against my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. This man hath my consent to marry my daughter. Stand forth, Lysander. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou Lysander, thou hast stolen her obedience, which is due to me, only to me. Our gracious Duke, I beg the privilege of Athens, that if she will not be wed to this gentleman, then she will be to her death.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauty, yea, and one to whom you birthed a form in wax, by him imprinted, and within his power, to leave the figure or to disfigure. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
And himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father look but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not what by power I made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to clean my thoughts. But I beseech your grace, that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to endure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, know of your youth, examine well your blood. Whether if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the library of a nun, to live a barren sister all your life.
So I will grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield unto his lordship, whose unwitched yoke my soul contends not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, is prepared to die for disobedience to your father's will, or to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Daniel's altar, you can vow for austerity and single life.
Let sweet Hermia and Lysander yield thy crazy title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have hers. You marry him? Scornful Lysander. True, he hath my love, and my consent. I render it to him. I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, if not with advantage, as Demetrius, which is more than all these boasts can be. For I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? And Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head hath one Medar's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes. Dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoken thereof. But being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and come, Aegeus, where you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you on yourself. Fit your fancies to your father's will, or the law of Athens heals you up, to death or to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta, what cheer, my love?
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well be tainted from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay, me! For aught could ever hear through tale or history. course of true love never did run so smooth. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens her house is remote 7 leagues, and there, sister Hermia, may I marry thee, into a place the sharp Athenian law cannot hurt us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without town, there I will wait for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's dove, by that which knitteth souls and prosper love, in all the vows ever men have wrote, in number more than ever women spoke. And that place thou hast sworn to me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair, that fair again unsayed Demetrius of Yule's fair.
Oh, happy fair.
Sickness is catching. Oh, what favor so Yule's I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My eye should catch your eye, my ear should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Oh, were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I did see you translated. Oh, teach me how you looked, with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, but my prayers, 'tis the affection moves.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hated me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander myself will fly this way.
Helen to your mind to middle of gold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watering glass, in time when lovers do conceal, through Athenian gate we devise to steal.
And in the wood, often you and I, upon pink primrose beds were wont to lie. There my Lysander myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger company. Farewell, sweet face, all up. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight from lovers' food tomorrow evening night.
I will, my Hermia. Oh. Helen, adieu. As on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through all Athens I am not as fair as she. What of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all that he do know. And as he errs doting on Hermia's eyes, so I admiring his qualities. Love looks not with the mind, but with the eyes, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyes, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia fell, so he dissolved. And showered the roses I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. And then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. Oh, and for this intelligence that I have thanks, oh, it is a dear expense. Here in me not to enrich my pain, to have him sight thither and back again.
All our company here.
You are best to call them generally man by man according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit in all Athens. Play an art before the Duke and Duchess on their wedding day and night.
First, good Quince, say what the play treats on. And read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready. Name what part I'm for, then proceed.
You are set down to play Pyramus.
Ah, what is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
He is a lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
Ah, that will ask for some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. For I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. And to the rest, yet my chief humorist for a tyrant. I could play Heracles rarely, or a part to tear a cat in to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. And Phoebus' car shall shine from far.
And make and mar.
And make and mar the foolish fates. Ah, this was lofty. Now, name the rest of the players.
Francis Blue, the bellows mender.
Here, one.
Francis Blue, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is this? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, I must not play a woman, or I have no skirt.
That is all one you shall play it in a dress. Oh, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Oh, Pyramus, lover dear. Oh, Thisbe, lover dear.
No. You must play Pyramus and Flicky Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starling the tailor.
Here, Quinn.
You must play Thisbe's mother, Tom Stout the tinker.
Here, Quinn.
You, Thisbe's father, myself, Pyramus's mother, and Snug the joiner, you the lion's part. I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? If it be, given it me, for I am slow of study.
You measured extempore, it is nothing but roaring.
And let me play the lion too. I will roar, that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar, that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
You should do it too terribly, that you would frighten the Duchess and the ladies, and they would shriek. I grant you, friends, if you frighten the Duchess and the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us.
But I will aggravate my voice, so that I will roar you as any sucking dove. I will roar you, and 'twere any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a most proper man as one shall see in a summer's day. Therefore you, Nick Bottom, you must play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard do I best place in?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in your straw-colored beard, your orange tongue.
Masters, here are your parts. I entreat you, request you, and desire you to come them by tomorrow evening. Meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town by moonlight. When we meet in the city, we will be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw up a bill of properties, such as our play was. I pray you, fail me not!
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough.
Come down, spirit. Whither wander you? Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar.
Over park, over pale, through flood, through fire.
And we serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green.
The cow slips tall, her pensioners be, in the gold
Oh, we would see some dewdrops here and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear.
Farewell, beloved spirits. We'll be gone. Our king and all our elves come here anon. The king doth keep his revel here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. Oh, she never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of this train to trace the forest wild. But she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, and crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now, they never meet in grove or green, or by spangled starlit sheen. But they do square that all their elves creep the acorn cups, and hide them there. Either I mistake your shape and maiden quiet,
Or else you are that shrewd neighbor Stride called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not she that frights the maidens with villagery, skim milk and sometimes labor in the quern, and bootless makes the breathless housewife turn?
and sometimes makes the drink in the bar.
Mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm?
Those that hobgoblin call you in sweet pup.
You do their work, and they have good luck. Thou speakest right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I have sat and beaten my court and beguiled. Nay, like a silly fool. And sometimes lurk I in the gossip's bowl, in the very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks against her lip I bob, and on the withered dewlap, pour the ale. And the wisest aunt telling the saddest tale, sometimes for a three-legged stool mistaketh me. And then I slip from her bond, and down topples she. But Rubery, here comes Oberon, and here our mistress.
Oh, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon? Babe, give hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton! And not I thy lord! Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order. And in the spiced Indian air by night, full often has she gossiped by my side, and to fetch me trifles and return again, as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die, and for her sake do I rue her voice, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you'll patiently dance in our rounds and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunt.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy very kingdom. Fairy, away, we shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way! Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such a delucid and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, though thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all on. A certain aim he took at a fair bestial throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet, marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's womb, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower, that herb I showed thee once. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania, when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she then waking looketh upon, be it lion or bear, or wolf or bull, on meddling monkey or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with a soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me.
Wait, come back, I love me.
But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their comments.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is thy sacred hermit? One I'll slay, the other, she slayeth me. Thou toldest me they were stolen unto this wood, and here I am enrolled within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron, for my heart is as true as steel. Leave me your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in clearest truth, tell you that I do not, for I cannot love you?
If even for that do I love you the more. I am your Spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Andrew, Spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow you. What worse a place can I beg in your love, and yet such a high place in my respect, than to be used as you use your doll?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of the night, the ill counsel of a desert place.
It is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I'm not in the night, nor does this wood lack worlds of company, for you in my respect are all the world, and then how can it be said that I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
The wild is not
Let me go! Or thou follow me, do not leave, and I shall do thee mischief.
Yeah, I'm in the temple and I tell him, man, you do me mischief. Die, Demetrius. Your wrong nuisance scandal on my sex. We were not made to fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo.
I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell. Sorry for the hand I love so well. Oh.
Fare thee well, then. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower then? Welcome one.
Hi, here it is.
I pray thee give it to me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania, some time of the night, loading these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garments he hath on. Effect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And pray thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so. Come, a fairy song. Sing me asleep. Then to your offices and let me rest. Hence away, all is well.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce, or cat, or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye that shall appear when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Farewell, you faint the wandering wood, and to speak troth, I have forgotten our way. But we'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as a bed for both of us. One heart, one bed, two bosoms and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, light further off yet, do not lie so near. Such becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love never altered till its sweet life ends.
Amen, amen, to that fair prayer I say. And then, in life, when I am loyalty, here is my bed, to sleep give thee all his rest.
When half that wish, the wisher's eye be pressed.
Through the forest I have gone, but Athenian found I none. On his eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Night and silence. Who is here? We of Athens he doth wear. This is he my master sent to spy the Athenian maid. And here maiden hissing sound on a dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not fly near this black love, this kilt courtesy. Churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the charm. This flower is let sleep, for this love sleep I let it. Now awake when I am gone, for I am master over.
I charge thee hit, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkling leave me? Do not so.
Stay, on thy peril, I alone will
For beasts that we feed, you run away from fear. It's no marvel that Demetrius too is monster flight from my precious son. But who is here? Lysander? Asleep? Oh, dead or asleep. I see no blood, no wounds. Lysander, if you live, then go away.
And run through fire, I will for thy sweet sake. Treads carrots under thy nature shows art, and through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that name to perish on my sword.
Oh, do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. Watch, though he loved your Hermia, yet Hermia still loves you. And be content.
Content with Hermia? No. I do repent the tedious minutes with her I have spent. Not Hermia, but Helen I love, who would not change a raven for a dove. The will of man is by reason swayed, and reason sends you all the worthier made. Things growing not ripe to their season, so I being young, now to ride much reason, and touching the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will, which brings me to your eyes, where I open the love stories written in love's richest book.
Ah! Wherefore was I to this king mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve such scorn? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eyes? But you must flout my insufficiency. Oh, good troth, you do me wrong. Oh, good suit you do. In such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well. Both I must confess I thought you, Lord, of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady and one man refused should of another be refused. Oh, no.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest Lysander come near. For as a circuit of sweetest things, and deepest loathing to stomach brings, and with all my love and all my might, to honor Helen and become her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me. Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Hide me. For pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. These body serpent ate my heart away. And you sat smiling at his queen prey. Lysander? What? Removed? Lysander? Lord? What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? Alas, where are you? Speak! And if you hear, speak of all woes. I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I'll perceive you are not mine. Either death or you, I'll fight immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat, Pat, here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plush shall be our stage. This hawthorn break our tiring house, and we shall do in action as we will before the Duke.
Quince,
What sayest thou, Willie Botham?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus is to draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How do you answer that?
By our lack in the parlous fear.
I believe he would sleep the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let that prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords. And that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
We will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, no, no. Let it be written in 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
But Bottom, won't the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise.
Masters, You ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion. Among ladies is the most dreadful thing, for there is nothing more fearful than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Ah, therefore, there must be another prologue to tell he is not a lion.
Nay! And half his face must be seen through the lion's neck. And he must speak through, saying thus, or to the same effect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would request, I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. For if you think I come hither as a lion, fear not, for I am a man as other men are. And let him tell them plainly there that he is snug the joiner.
It shall be so. But there is two hard things, and that is how to bring moonshine into the chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe did meet by moonshine.
But doth the moon shine tonight we play our play?
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine.
I did shine that night.
Why, then we may leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye. Or else one must come in with a lantern and bush of thorns to say he is to disfigure or to present person of moonshine. But there is another hard thing, and that is how to bring a wall into the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of the wall.
But you can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bob?
Some man or other must present wall. And let him have some plaster, or some loam, or some rough castabout to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers thus. And through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you speak first. Once you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What hemped homespun have we flattering here sitting in the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play tour. I'll be an auditor, an actor too if I can fit.
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe! The flowers of Otis, savor sweet.
Odor,
Savor sweet. So hath thy breath. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
must I speak now? I must you. You must understand he goes to see but what noise he heard and is to come again.
O most radiant Pyramus, O most lily white of hue, a color like the red rose on triumph briar, as true his horse that would never tire, I meet thee Pyramus in Ninny's tomb.
Ninnis's tomb, woman. But you must not speak that part yet. You're speaking all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter, your cue is past, it is never tire.
As true his horse that would never tire. That would never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe,
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed.
Bless thee, Bottom, thou art translated.
I'll lead thee about around. Sometime a horse I'll be, or sometime a hound for a paw, or a heaven's bear, or a fire. And neigh, and bark and grunt, and roar and burn. A house, a hound, a hog, a headless bear, fire at every turn.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To fright me if they could. But do what they can, I will not stir from this place. I will walk up and down here so that they will see I am not afraid. And I will sing.
the owls look luck, so black of blue, with orange tawny veil. The throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quail.
What angel wakes me from my sleep? I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again, for mine ear is much enamored of thy note.
Sown is my eye enthralled to thy shape, and on thy fair virtues perforce doth move me on the first you to say, to swear I love thee.
Oh, methinks you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, love and reason keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had enough wit to get out of this wood, I'd have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou wilt stay here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common race. Birds still attend upon my stay. And I do love thee, therefore go with me. I shall give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Ready?
And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elf, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
I beseech your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Good Master Cobweb. I shall desire more acquaintance of you. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, good sir.
Peace blossom.
Peace Blossom. Commend me to your mother, Mistress Wash, and Master Peace-God, your father. I shall desire more acquaintance of you, too. Your name, honest gentleman.
Mustard seed.
Mustard seed. I know your patience well. You and your kindred have made my wise watch rare now. I shall desire more of your acquaintance, too.
Come, lead him to my bower. Wait upon him. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye.
I wonder if Titania be awake. Then, what it was that next came in her eye which she must dote on in her extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster is in love, near her close in consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hours, a crew of passions, rude mechanicals that work with bread upon Athenian shawl, were met to rehearse the play, intended for great Phoebe's wedding day. And then, the shallowest thick skin of that barren source, whom pyramids presented in their sport, forsook his seat and entered to a break. When I came at this advantage to take, a donkey's noise fixed on his head, anon his Thisbe must be answered, and forth my minute comes, when they him spy, away his fellows fly. And thus it came to pass, Titania waits, straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But, hast thou yet left the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I did bid thee do?
That is finished too, and the Athenian woman by her side, so that when he wakes, of course, she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This be the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay press so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide that I should use thee for worse, but thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. Thou hast slain my Sandra in his sleep. Oh, plunge in the deep and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me, but he hath stolen away from sleeping Hermia. What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog, out! Cur, thou shalt be past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then?
You spend your passions on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee then, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get them?
A privilege, never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I shall see me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There's no more following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, in which bankrupt sleep does sorrow owe, in which some slight measure will pay, for his tender here makes him stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Of thy misprison must perforce ensue some true love turn, and not a false turn true. About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion see thou bring her here.
I go,
I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go, swifter than an arrow from fire.
Flower of his purple dye, he could keep its archer, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our caravan, Helena is here again, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we not list their fond majesty? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then two, and one woo one. Oh, that let me be sport alone. And those things do best please me that default preposterously.
Look what I vow, I weep, and thou so mourn, and every to the truth appears.
Oh, you do it answer cunning more and more when truth kills truth.
Oh, devilish holy phrase. These vows are Hermia's. You give her o'er. Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. These vows to her and to me put in two scales will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment which of her I had sworn.
Nor not in my mind now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves you not.
Ah!
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect divine, for once my love so I can tread thine eye. Oh, crystal, it is muddy. Oh, how ripening show thy lips, those kissing cherries that tempting grow. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite? Oh, curse! I see her all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me this much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do, and you would join in souls to mock me too? You're both rivals in love, Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. You love Hermia. This you know I know, and with all my good will and all my heart. Hermia's love I yield you on my part, and yours and Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love until my death.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril.
Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Lysander found, my ear has singed drops to thy sound, but why coming didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay, when whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide, to fair Helen, who bore in gales the night, with all the fiery ocean eyes of light. Why seekest me thou? Couldst thou know? The hate I bear for thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, is she one of this confederacy? Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Oh, injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Is all the counsel that we do spent, the sisters' vows, the hours that we do have shared, oh, it's all forgot? Both warbling in one song, both in one key. Two lovely berries molded on one stem. And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in law in scorning your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, it seems you scorn me.
Have you not said Lysander, as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and said your other love, Demetrius, to call me goddess and nymph and rare, precious, celestial, divine? But wherefore he sings it to her to hate, and wherefore does Lysander deny your love which is so rich within his bosom? And tender me, forsooth affection, but by your setting on, by your consent. Oh, would that I be not so embraced as you, so hung upon with love, but miserable most, to love unloved, that you should pity rather than confide.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
No, fair Helen, hear my excuse.
No.
My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel. Thou canst compel no more than she can entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee by my life, I do.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, mercy, kiss on me.
Oh, wait!
No. He'll seem to break loose and take on as you would follow. But yet come not.
Make off! Thou cat! Thou bird! I am being let loose, or I will shake thee like a serpent.
Why are you now so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Thy love, out! Tawny tartar, loathed medicine, hated potion, hence!
You're not dead? Yes, and soon so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I must trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I shall not harm her.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore, oh me? What news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Am not you Lysander? My spare now is over erewhile? Since night you loved me, yes, since night you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest shall I say?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing to her, 'tis no jest. I hate thee, and love Helen.
Oh, me. You juggler. You canker blossom. You thief of love.
What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
A puppet. You puppet, you.
Puppet? Why so? I that goes the way of the game. Now I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you so high in his esteem, because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? How low am I? Am I not yet so low, but that my nail can reach unto thy
Do not let her hurt me. I was never cursed at all in shrewishness. I think that because she is something lower than myself, that I can match her.
lower? Hark again!
Do not be so bitter with me. I ever more than love you. I ever more to keep your counsels, never wrong as you say. That is love unto Demetrius. I told him of your stuff into this wood, and he followed you, and I followed him for love, but he hath tried me and threatened to strike me, to spurn me, nay, to kill me too. Let me go back to Athens, where I can bear my folly back. You see how simple and fond I am.
Why get you gone? Who is that hinders you?
A foolish heart.
What with Lysander?
Demetrius!
Have no fear, Helen. She shall not harm thee.
No, sir, she shall not. Though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. And she was a vixen when she went to school. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Nothing but low and little. Oh, what Midsummer! Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you minimus, you dwarf, you hindering not grass, you bee, you acorn.
You are too ambitious in her behalf to scorn your services. Speak not of Helena. Let her alone. Take not her part. For if thou dost intend ever so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
She holds me not down. Come then and try who's right. Of thine or mine, in most in Helena.
Follow. Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress, all this coal is longing you. Nay, go not back.
Oh, I do not trust you no longer stay, for your hands are quicker for a fray, but my legs are longer than to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
I mistook. Did not you tell me that I should know the one I have anointed in Athenian's eyes? And thus, I am flattered to so sort of Sister Chamberlain. I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy. And then I will her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be at peace. Haste! Make no delay! We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I'll lead them up and down. Goblin, beard, and field and town, lead them up and down. Here comes one now.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, brawn and ready.
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again, thou run away, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak, in some bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling bushes that thou lookst for wars, and wilt not come? Come, thou hypocrite, come, thou child.
Yea, art thou there?
We'll try no manhood here. Follow my voice.
He goes before me, and still he is on. I come where he calls, and he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. Fast I follow, but faster he did fly. Oh, fallen am I on this dark and uneven way. Come, thou gentle day, for if but once I have ever seen that great light, I will find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ha ha, coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot, thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither. I am here.
Nay, then thou mockest me. Thou shalt by this dear if ever I thy face by daylight see. But now, go thy way, for faintest constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
How long and tedious night is thy hour? Oh, shine comforts from the east that I may back to Athens from these that my poor company detest. Oh, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me away from mine own company. Yet but three. Come one more, and two of each kind makes four. Oh, here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad that's to make poor females mad. Never so weary, never so in woe, dabbled with dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield our standards from my prey. On the ground, sleep down. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. And when thou wakest, thou takest true delight in thy former lady's eye. And country proper known, that every man shall take his own in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have chill, not sugar shall go ill, and all will be well.
In my sleep smooth head, and kiss thy fair, large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready?
Monsieur Cobweb, get your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped humblebee from the top of the thistle. And good Monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Do not fret yourself too much in the action, good Monsieur. And good Monsieur, have a care the honey bag break not, for I would be loath to have you overflown with the honey bag, Signor. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready?
Give me your meat, Monsieur. And pray leave your courtesy.
What's your will?
Nothing, but to help Cavalry Cobweb to scratch. I must to the barber's, for methinks I'm a marvelous hairy about the face. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
Once wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonably good ear in music. Let's have the tongs in the boat.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly, I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay.
of dried peas.
But, brave,
Let none of your people stir me, for I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. There, be gone, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity, for, meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. When I had it my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience. Then did I ask of her changeling boy, which straight she gave to me, and her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection from her eyes. And, gentle puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this infame swain, that, he awakening when the other do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of a donkey.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Titania, music call. Robin, take off this head. Titania, strike more dead than common sleep of all these 5 descents.
Music ho, music such as charmeth sleep. Now when thou wakest, with thine own full eyes.
Sound music. Come, my friend. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in new Theseus' house, triumph. And bless it to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded, with Theseus in all jollity.
Come, my lord, in an our fight, tell me how it came this night, that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
My love shall hear the music of my hounds. We will, fair queen, mark this musical confusion of talents and echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once. Oh, in the wood of Crete they bathed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chidings. For, besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind. Judge what you hear. Midsummer, what nymphs are these?
This is my daughter, Hermia. And this Lysander is. And this Demetrius and Helena. Old Maynard's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
But speaking, Jesus, is this not the day that fair Hermia should give the answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Then I pray you all, stand up.
Hermia.
I know you two are rival angels. How comes this gentle concord in the world, and hatred so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply evasively. Half asleep, half awakened, but yet, as I shall reply, for would truly say, I know not how we came here. Hermia and I came hither. Our intent was to flee Athens, but now peril of Athenian law. Scornful Lysander, I make the law upon his head. They would to deceive you and me. They would deceive you of your right and me of my consent. Of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helena told me of herself. This is their purpose hither unto this wood. And I in fury hither followed them, fair Helena, in fancy following me. My lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia has melted as the snow. It seems to me now as the remembrance of an idol god in which my childhood I did dote upon, and all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of my eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed. Ere I saw her. But like in sickness did I love this food, but as in health comes my natural taste, and now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. This discourse will be more here anon. Aegis, I will overbear your will. Burn the temple by and by, but thus these couples shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We will hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
He thinks I see things with parted eyes when everything seems double.
So methinks I found my Demetrius like a jewel mine own, not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep we dream. Do you not think that the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, it was my father, and Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then, we all awake. Let's follow him. And by the way, let's tell our dream.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer. For my next is most fair appearance. Hey ho! Whence? Flute the bellows mender. Snout the tinker. Starveling? My life. Stolen hints and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Past for which of man to say what that dream was. Methought I was. There's no man can tell what. Methought I was. And methought I had. But man is a patched fool if he can offer to say what I had. But the eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste. His tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet? He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he is transported.
Well, then, if he comes not, then the play is marred. It goes not forth.
It is not possible there is not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in all Athens.
Yea, and the very paramour for a sweet
You
voice.
must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of not.
wish 2 or 3 ladies more married.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Oh, greatest day! Most happy hour!
Masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what. For if I tell you, I am no true Athenian. I will tell you everything, right as it fell out.
Oh, let us hear, sweet autumn.
Not a word of me. All I will tell you is that the Duke hath dined. Get your appearance together. Meet presently at the palace. Every man look o'er his part. For the short and the long is, our play is preferred. In any case, let Thisbe have clean linen, and let him that plays the lion not pare his nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws. And, most dear actors, eat no onions or garlic. We are to utter sweet breath. And I do not doubt but to hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away. Go, away.
Strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I may never believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together. Or witnessed in fancy images engrossed to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friend, joy and first lady love, comfort your hearts.
More than to us, whence in your royal walks, you were born and your men.
Come now, what matter? What dances shall we have? To wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime. Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no plague to ease this anguish of a torturing hour? Co Philostrate!
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what arrangement have you for this evening? What mass? What music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with something like?
There's a brief counting sports aright. Make choice which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaur should be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, I've none of that. The thrice three muses, mourning for the death of learning, late deceased and buried. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with our nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Very tragical, tedious and brief. That is hot ice and winter strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
The play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I've ever known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word act, one player fitted. And tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus, ere done, killed himself. Which, when I saw it rehearsed, I must confess, made my eyes water with tears. But more merry tears, the passion of wild laughter never shed.
And what are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men and women that work in atmosphere never labored in their minds till now. And now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play, yet it stood up shore.
And we will hear of this?
No, my noble lord. It is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing. Nothing in the world. Unless you can find sport therein.
I will hear this play, for never can anything be amiss, when simpleness and duty tender you. Go, bring them in.
I'd love not to see refuge overcharged and duty in his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
She says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind that we are to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do. Noble respect takes it in might, not merit.
So please your grace. Prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
goodwill. To show our simple skill, that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. We do not come as minded to contest you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here, that you should hear repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you are to know all that you would like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
She hath read her prologue like a rough colt. She knows not when to stop. A good moral, my lord, is not to speak enough, but to speak true.
Indeed, she hath played on her prologue like a child on a recorder. A sound, but not in government.
Her speech was like a shameful sham. Nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you will know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder. Her false cheek, poor souls content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This lady with lantern and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. For if you will know, it is by moonshine that these lovers did think no scorn, and meet there to woo. This lion, grisly beast, hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, whose lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, whereas with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe tarried in mulberry his dagger drew in night. For all the rest, let the lion moonshine wall, and lovers twain, at large discourse, while here they do remain.
No wonder, my lord, one lion may with many fools too.
That's not all. In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one, snout by name, was in a wall. Such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a cranny, hole, or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did often whisper very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, this stone does show that I am still wall, the truth is so. This cranny, so right and sinister, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, must whisper.
Would you desire allowing me here to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence!
Oh, grim-looked night. Oh, night, with you so black. Oh, night, which ever art when day is not. Oh, night, alack, alack, alack.
I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot.
And thou, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that stands between her father's grounds and mine. Thou wall, oh wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove she'll do well for this. But what do I see? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for us to see.
Wall, you think, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's due. She's to enter now, and I'm to spy her through the wall. You shall see what Paul has, I told you. Yonder she comes.
O wall, for often thou hast heard my moans. For parting night by Pyramus and me. These lips have often kissed thy stones have lying here in empathy.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love I think.
Think what thou wilt, for I am thy lover's grace. And Lymander. And trusty still.
I like Helen to the fates me kill.
Not Shopulus to Procus was so true.
As Shacklus to Procus, I to you.
Oh, kiss me to the whole of this vile wall.
I kiss him on the whole. What's this ball?
Wilt thou at Minnie's too meet me straightway?
I lie, I death, I come without delay.
Now, my part starts though, away, Miss Walton.
Nearly now the two neighbors.
No remedy, my lord, when walls are so woeful to heal without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
You ladies, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both creak and tremble here. And know that I, one snugly joiner, am a lion fell nor else no lion's dam. For if I come into this place in strife, 'twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, one of good conduct.
The very best of the beasts that ever I saw, my lord.
And the lion is a very fox for his valor.
True, and a goose for his discretion.
This lantern doth the horn moon present. Myself, the man of the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. Shouldn't the man be put into the lantern? How else is it the man in the moon?
Well, she dares not come there for the candle, my lord, for you see, it is already snuffed.
I'm aweary of this moon, which she would change.
It appears, by her small eyes of discretion, that she is in wane. But yet, in all courtesy, in all reason, we must stay the time.
Proceed, moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon. I, the man in the moon, and this thorn bush, my thorn bush.
Why, then all they should be in the lantern, for all are in the moon. But silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is Ninny's tomb. Where is my love?
Well shone moon, truly, the moon shines with good grace.
Well, mouse lion.
And so the lion vanished.
And then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon! I thank thee for thy sunny beams. By thy gracious gold and glittering gleams, I trust to take the truest this beside me. But stay, oh fight! But mark, poor knight, what dreadful doe is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh dear, oh dear. Thy mantle good. What? Stained with blood? Approach, ye furious hell. Oh fate, come, come. Cut thread and thrum. Quail cut, conclude and quell.
This passion and the death of a dear
Be sure, my heart, that is the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lions frame? Since lion bile ye here hath deflowered my dear. Which is... No. Which was the fairest crispy dear that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with tears. Come, tears, confound, outsold and wound, that's left half of Pyrrhus. Aye. Is that left? Where heart doth heart.
Heart man!
Heart doth heart. Thus die I. Thus. Now I am dead. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover.
Sunshine is gone before Thisbe and comes back and finds her lover.
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes now. In her passion.
She should not be such a long one for Pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
And she hath caught his fighting with those sweet eyes.
And now she means, little Lusset.
Asleep, my love. What did my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise. Quite some. Dead. Dead. A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These, my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Gone. Lovers made moan. His eyes were green as leaves. Oh, sisters three, come. Come to me. With hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have short shoes. His thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade. My breast. And farewell, friend. Thus this begins. Adieu. Adieu.
Moonshine and lion are left and buried the dead.
Aye, and Wall too.
No, I assure you.
Would it please you to see the epilogue or to hear a dance between two of our company?
No, I'm afraid. For your plan needs no excuse. Never excuse. For when the players are all dead, there leaves none to be blamed. The iron tongue hath told 12. Lovers to bed. Some
and fleet ferries that do run by triple hecate's team, from the presence of the sun following darkness like a dream. Now, our frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house, for I am sent with room before, sweet to death, behind the door.
Through the house give gathering light, by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy spite hop as light as bird from briar. Every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless through this house with sweet peace. And the owner of it blessed ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay. Meet me all at break of day.
If we shadows have ascended, think but this, all is mended. And you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear. Gentle, do not reprehend, for if you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest Puck, if we have unearned luck, so to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else, Puck, a liar call. And so,